Hey folks, GHondo here, and welcome back to Auction Not Included. This is episode 111. In the last episode, we plunked in a third wood burner here just to ever so slightly improve the power. And I added a little pulse timer thing, it's going to be really hard to see in the brine here, onto the brine cooling line. And the reason for that is if you trace this all the way down, we eventually have this pump here, the one pulling out polluted water and oil and all that. And any bit that's just currently polluted water gets dumped onto that same line, and it's too busy. So I think what we're going to do today is two things. One, I'm going to put the pulsing here back down to basically not even being used, really. It can just sit there, it doesn't take any power or anything, so it can just sit there and do whatever. And we're going to split off this line and deal with it in a better way. So let's pause here and get the plumbing. So we still do need oil to get here, so we definitely can't like just completely rip this out. But instead of having just a single filter, I'm going to put a second filter in somewhere over here probably. And that will be to rip off any polluted water, which actually will be most of the output, but either way. Now it's going to be a bit tricky actually getting it. Where can I even put this though? It's very busy in this section, I will say. Maybe I can put it... Yeah, I could cut in here and then cut back over. It's not pretty, but it could work. So let's just shut it off completely for now. Okay. So we'll basically pipe in any polluted water. It's going to have to come out. Yeah, let's make sure I've got this right. So this can just go, this is anyway going to be like oil and brine. This is the stuff that is going to keep going. This bit here, though, is the stuff that's not. Getting it past here is going to be exciting. I may have to go out on the outside here, I think. I think that's going to have to be like that. I guess I could dump it in this pool, but that doesn't sound great either. Alright, let's put it to there for the moment. Okay, so that is now out, right? And we're to here. Now, getting it into this pool, yeah, this is a mess. Maybe across here would work. How am I getting in here though? Out and around and down? Or do I try and work through all this somehow? I mean, I guess if it's up here, it's maybe not so bad. But maybe it would be easier just to do something like that, right? Getting through this is going to be exciting. If I borrow that line for a minute. Borrow that line for a minute. And I can just use that, right? Yeah, that'll be fine. just bridge across that. And that should do it, right? Oh, this line wasn't even doing anything anyway. This was from something from before. So there's actually no real need to even have done that. It's not doing anything, and it's in the way. It's out of here. Okay, so if we got this right, then we just need the vent part over here. Maybe I'll put it down a square just so it doesn't help overflow this. Okay. And come all the way across here. Go down here. And yeah, so we'll just say P water. Yeah, I think that will totally work. And the other thing we have to do, of course, is power for the filter itself when we get it. Okay, cool. Alright, let us find something. I'll be back. I love it when it's literally the very first click of the button, and I start to wonder why I bother pausing. Anyway, yeah, we'll just grab another acorn. We still needed 2 more after that. Not super high priority. We haven't. I'm pretty sure we are good for lumber anyway, but we might as well have all that in. Alright, so let's let them build all that. This will be completely stopped for a minute, so I should actually put a capping one here, at least temporarily. I haven't bothered up until now because I wanted airflow. But on the really slow chance that it takes so long to build that this overflows, I don't want it overflowing again. So then I have to redo all that, and that would be very annoying. And I don't want to do that. I don't think it's going to take them that long to build all this, but one never really knows with these fellas. Anyway, by now this should be back to full speed pumping, which means the cooling here, which is really for warming the brine, but officially the cooling here should be running just fine again. So it's just a bunch of pipes to build in that filter. And that shouldn't be too bad. It is a very slow process, so you can see why I was concerned about the possibility that they just wouldn't get to it. But I don't think it's going to take this long. Yeah, there's no way it's going to take that long. No way. What temperature was it these guys wanted? Was it 40 or was it 45? Oh, it was 50. Well, 35 minimum, but it's really 50 they wanted. Okay. I was going to say, because I thought I might be able to take this heater out, but maybe not. There we go. There's the filter being, well, the stuff for it being put in place. Ran out of air before we could build it, but there we go. So you will be P water. Which is, of course, most of what this hauls in, but that's fine. Any oil or brine it picks up should now just go back onto the old line to be processed the way it always was. No big deal. This is already stopped. Is that because this isn't done being built yet? Or because somehow we have this cabled backwards? You somehow think... Interesting. Oh, it's because this isn't built yet, so they don't know what to do with it. Fair enough. And it's kind of a pain for them to get to, so maybe I should take this out. Make it a bit easier for them, right? I put that in originally because when the water level was much higher, because this thing was counted as flooded, so it wasn't actually running, thus slowing down, pulling the water down. So well, that should make, because now they can jump up here to build this, and that should be much, much easier than coming down all the way through and back up. So theoretically, that should make things a bit quicker and easier. Hey, there we go. That, now, research, that was, yeah, it's one we didn't want, but it was the requisite for the giant statue. Wherever the heck that there was. So we still need 250 data banks, and I don't know how many we have. So I don't know if we have enough yet, or if we have to go back out. Yeah, we don't have quite 250, although it's... Oh, hang on a second, I'm sorry. I thought this was something else. 100, nearly 200. Okay, yeah, I think we actually do have 250 there. Math in my head tells me that's closer to 300, so... Okay, we are officially researching the wind condition. Very cool. Which I guess means we need to start gathering supplies for it. Oh, this isn't going to tell me. But this should tell me, right? Well, that's lovely strings, but anyway. So steel, obsidian, ceramics, whatever that is. Oh, plastic, okay. I don't know why it doesn't know the name of that, but that's fine. Alright, so that's fine. We'll need to add a massive amount of steel and ceramic. And diamond. Okay. Alright, well, the steel and ceramic we can work on. So let's start working on that. I have no idea how much we need. And I don't want to put it on forever or we'll run out of coal. So let's just say, for now, a lot, right? I guess you can't do 3 digits. Alright. And for sure, we don't have enough stuff for this. So we will have to... We'll have to do a whole bunch of stuff here. Alright, just lots. It's going to take them forever, but they'll get to it. Now, diamond. Do I have a diamond press? Researched. No, I do not. Okay, so I cannot make my own diamond right now. The only way I can get diamond is to find it. Or printing pod it. If it... I don't think I've ever seen it in the printing pod. Is that because we don't have any? Or it just isn't available? We just don't have any. Okay. So maybe I need to start looking for things that I can take apart that might have diamond in them. Well, that one's glass. But I'm pretty sure there are some that are made of... Well, I definitely don't want to take away the teleporter, but... Okay, I think I will do that between episodes. I'll have a look around and see if I can see any that happen to be made out of diamond that I can take apart. Yeah, I definitely don't see any yet. That's fine. I'll do that on my time. I'm not going to sit here and make you guys sit through me doing that because that sounds really, really boring. Hint, it's really, really boring. Anyway, did they ever finish that? They did, and that has now figured out its directionality, so this is now flowing again. Beautiful. And now that this can run basically full time, we should be able to start catching up this liquid much nicer. Beautiful. And this is... oh, this must be that beach chair thing. Yeah, I don't care about it. I just don't like having the little ticks there. It bugs my OCD. Huh. I really am curious though why they think they need spacesuits when they're coming down here. I mean, I don't mind them having spacesuits, but they don't have to have them, so I don't know why they are getting them. Unless they realize just how crap the air is. That certainly could be a thing. I didn't know they were that clever. But... okay, so you're holding pretty steady at 8. Well, no, you're still flickering down a little teensy bit. Okay. And my plants here are... yeah, they're running now. Okay. So the air quality should be... yeah, you can see it's kind of breaking this first square here. But it still has a long, long, long way to go. Alright. Hasn't been that long, so I doubt you have any. If I was looking on the right screen, I'd be able to see... oh, you actually do have enough to send. However, I've been distracted. Yeah, don't want any of this stuff. I'll find something better, and I'll be back. Okay, well, we know we need coal for some of the components. Like for the ceramics, so we'll grab some coal. At this point, I think that's mostly what I'm going to be getting out of the pod is coal, iron, steel directly if we ever have it. And if I ever can find it, diamond. But like I said, I don't think I can have any of that yet until I actually find some. And even then, I'm not sure if that's considered a printable or not, but we'll wait and see. And I guess that's the other thing I'll have to do off camera is I'll have to make a list of exactly how much we need out of each of those things to make sure I am generating enough. And then we'll have to decide where the monument's going. I know it's huge, I just don't remember how huge. So it might end up being something like here. That's a pretty big area. Or... maybe down here. Like I say, I don't remember exactly how big it is. I remember it's really, really stupidly big, which is kind of the whole point. It's like an end game thing, but I don't remember exactly how big. I'm just going to send you some more fuel. Beautiful. Yeah, we only have 2 tiles out and back, so that there's no point in sending bubbles out at this point. So seriously saying I've never had ceramic before? That can't possibly be true. Can't possibly be true. But I will want that. I will need diamond. We already have plastic and steel on here. So yeah, I'll just have to write down exactly how much. That's fine, I can do that. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Okay. Yeah, stresses are melting away instantly. I'm so glad I thought to do that skill scrub on absurdities because it melts so much faster now. Which I assume means the massage parlor's probably not really used all that much, but oh well. It's okay. It's not hurting anything for it to just sit there. I guess technically it uses a smidgen of power for like the lights and that, but I don't think it's enough to worry about. I do really like that animation though. That is very cool. Looks like so much fun. Yeah, hi in there. Thanks for dropping by. But yeah, this is going to take a really long time to research. But that's fine, it gives Bubble something to do. And it actually looks like she's very nearly done this section already, so she obviously worked on that exclusively first. Which makes sense, it does sound like the most fun, so I'd probably do it first as well, but anyway. The one that's going to take forever is going to be this one, because this one takes the rad bolts. I'm going to put this on. I don't know if it's going to stay on. I'm going to keep an eye on power, but I'd like to have it on, because obviously that will double the speed that we can do this. I just don't know if we can support it or not. But I'm going to leave it on, and we'll wait and see. However, we are running low on time, so I think we're going to call things there for today. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It really does help. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. See ya.